Welcome to AFL Nation. I'm Rick Couri along with Commissioner Jerry Kurz, a man who is smiling, always on the inside, but right now on the outside, and you've got good reason. You've got an exciting league, but there's always change. And we had some coaching issues and some changes. It really all led off with a real shocker in Iowa, but it continued.
Oh, no, absolutely. John Gregory, a legend in our league, a legend in the sport, was tired. And you do something for an awful long time. I understand. This is my 27th year, 25th of the league. But I don't have that pressure of the wins and losses. Wins and losses off the field, I get that, but that's easier to do.
Sure.
That changed there, and they hired Mike Hohensee, legendary coach. And a little tidbit, his first head coaching job was in Washington, D.C. as a head coach. I was on his staff. Now the roles have reversed, and I always find that amusing. In addition, in Orlando, Pat O'Hare, who did a tremendous job, great quarterback in our league, great coach, was replaced by Brett Muncie. Legendary win in Philadelphia in Arena Bowl 2008, but then Pat moved over to New Orleans the next day. Another change that we had is that new coach is going to be in Philadelphia, and Doug Plank, legendary NFL player, tremendous coach in our league, both an assistant coach in Arizona and head coach for the Georgia Force, is going to be back in the league. And those are all good things.
Well, and people don't recognize, we've talked about the players in the league and how sometimes they don't get enough credit. Coaches don't either. People don't realize this is not just a game where you go throw guys out there and go throw it and catch it. There's more than that.
No, you really said a mouthful there. They're all great players. They all played college ball. Some played NFL. Some played CFL. But coming to our game, it's a totally different game. And so coaches here have to coach them up. They've got to know the game, and a lot of our coaches have come from the ranks. You look at Kevin Guy, you look at Mitch Allner, you look at Mike Hohensee. Keith, who was out in Spokane, was a player both in the AF2 and the AFL, has a championship ring from both levels. That's an important thing. Coaches are really the unsung heroes. They get a lot of grief. Les Moss grew up in this game. His dad was a legendary coach at all levels. Les was the Gopher coach the first year we ever had a team in Chicago.
Yeah, and one of the things people don't realize too is most of those guys are their own player personnel. And you talk about having a lot on your plate, coaching guys, getting guys in the right position, and always knowing on your who's next list, 1 or 2, 3 guys down who you're going to get.
And I think that's again, really astute of you. You've been around this game 7 years plus. You understand that. You're going to have your starter, your 1, and maybe you're going to have a 2. Well, what happens when your 1 and your 2 goes down? Where are you going to get that next guy off the street who's going to be able to get coached up in a short time? So knowing where the bodies are hidden is a really crucial thing. Look at Spokane last year. The number of quarterbacks they went through and still made it to the first round of the playoff.
Absolutely. Or Troy McBroom at Tulsa, who was sitting nowhere and then came in and was leading the league in several categories late in the year. And let's talk about those players. You know, the job of a league like this is to pay a guy, get him to play, but also hope that he gets a chance to move along. Some have done that, but a lot of your great players returned because your pay structure went up and because they like this game.
Oh, absolutely. If you're playing arena football, you've got to be doing it because you love playing football and you love arena football. Look at Aaron Garcia. Aaron has played this game forever and a day. 17 years before he got his championship. He could have gone on and done a whole lot of other things, gone to coaching a long time ago, but he's doing it because he loves it. Whether they're rookies or they're 10-year vets, they're doing it because this is what they care about, and they care about our fans.
Absolutely. And then you've got partners and sponsors, and happily, they're getting bigger all the time.
Oh, absolutely. All our partners from last year return. Napa's been a great partner. Aaron's for many years. National Guard are all great partners that have returned. But we were also near the end of the season, and now into 2012, added Rev Honey, a great honey drink. I go 24/7 and try to find something that keeps me going that's natural, and that Rev Honey does that. And then I'm wearing a balance band for the first time in my life these last couple months, and I feel better and more energized. And I don't know if it's psychological or not, but it's working.
You know, if you get one for both sides, you'll completely be balanced. We're going to work on that. Thank you, Commissioner Kurz, and thank you for being with us, AFL Nation. Remember to find us at arenafootball.com online, and we'll be with you throughout the offseason as well.